About time. I lost your signal after you...
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility.
Huh? What are you doing out there? You're crazy. Even... What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active. They're venting Paragus fuel deposits in... That's just it. They're not supposed to be active when the airlock's opened. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the jet...
No good. The link to the medical... Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift? We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Kotor and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system?
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get... If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level. And we can't... I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're... Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragus facility. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty after all, who would be scouring frequencies?
What did you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they?
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the two of us could...
It doesn't matter what we work out. We wouldn't make one...
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks. And?
Well, I may know someone. Works the system on special...
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the...
Handle the rest?
When the time comes.
Since when did the maintenance...
The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17...
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you Murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? It's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Corda, this turbo lift's locked down.
Keep trying it!
It was never about, but then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity. Statement, you are a risk, Corda. You are impulsive.
Mocking query. Corta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed.
Emergency lockdown.
I have felt a disturbance. We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, I hear you.
What in space is going on? All right.
I hope your talent is offset by your...
Yeah, and even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic... Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue. Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so... Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities. Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place after reprogramming the mining droids to then a series of flawlessly timed explosions. I then administered a large dose of sedatives. Of course, against my calculations, you awaken. Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving... Chiding answer. However, I am free to say that my client is... Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and sound... Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. Admission. Resignation.
Just say the word. You say the word. Yes.
Systems failing, Master.
What is it? I know we need to get out of here. Like I said, it's a minefield. Look, I'd be happy to share my whole life story.
Something is wrong.
You sense no one on...
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle.
Then what are we doing on this You two are supposed to be Jedi?
Oh, if the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot...
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus. Oh, you mean with the huge crew we brought? Well, of course they have the asteroid drift. Well, we'd have to get to the bridge.
That is a sound plan. Our enemies...
All right. Time to take you down to size. Time to even the odds.
And too much terror. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made... We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special... I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger, whatever this passenger is. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress... We'll only know for sure when we arrive. We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to...
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there is a Sith, the ID signature on the freighter.
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our data...
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of...
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger.
Yes, sir, I'll make...
Good hunting, Captain.
Sometimes I wonder...
Query.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's any...
Statement. As all.
We have taken on passengers.
Sir, we've just received an...
Can you get an...
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not... Sir?
I'll need to confirm. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it. And
There's no one on board?
they're still in their berths, sir.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. Did you still want a tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more...
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter...
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir.
What about that Sith corpse we were...
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir.
Then keep me posted. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance...
Sir, I just picked up... Ah!
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell? Sir, I don't know.
Send us a...
More where that came from. Time to take you down to size. More where that came from. Let's
I will
settle
silence
this.
this one.
Time to take you down to size. your room.
We do not have much time.
Just say the word. Let me take care of this. Damn thing's... Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck.
Yes. Focus.
More where that came from! Everyone, down!
Let us end this.
Time to take you down to size. More where that came from. I hear you.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for... The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before... This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know with him or Sith. They just appeared right out of... I think they were always on board. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only... I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord. A lot...
Yes?
More where that came from. 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 I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you feel it? All right, trust me.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.